Hey guys, so today I'm gonna work on the pickup truck. Basically gonna work on factory parts. These are just basically your Rock Auto, my best friend. Yeah, let's get to it. So yesterday I went to go to Canadian Tire to buy some windshield fluid, and I went to go fill it up, and I checked the windshield wiper fluid light. It was on the whole time because it was empty, because the previous owner didn't really fill it up. And this time yesterday when I filled it up, it didn't, the light didn't go away. And then I turned it on now, and look at that. This is awesome. I thought it was a broken sensor, but then now I just left it overnight and then it's gone. It's gone. I'm at the shop, and today I won't be working on this guy. I'll be working on my new truck. Here she is. I'll be working on replacing 2 headlights because one of them's burnt out when I go high beams. This is the fuel filter. This is the intake filter. This is the temperature sensor. This is probably the rad cap, and this is the thermostat. And this is the oxygen sensor. That's why that code engine light is on, because of this. It was failed on that guy. And a couple lights. Just on the parking lights, these guys. I'm gonna make it perfect today. I'm gonna try. Yeah, today's gonna be that day. Always, when you're working on cars, if you're gonna do a heavy or a big job, make sure you remove your battery. Removing the negative cable is always important because you don't want to break anything in the system. And I'm working on some electrical, so I'm basically gonna do some power. So make sure you disconnect your batteries. Good. Well, you start by draining the coolant, and then I just removed the shroud and the fan and all that. Yeah, you remove the coolant, of course. Make sure you have replacement after. You're gonna be reaching for this guy, thermostat. It's inside here. Yeah. So that'll be fun. First, you gotta take off the the housing, half of it, and the thermostat comes out of here. You take the hose out in between, which is this guy. It's like right there. That's just like a 10 mil, and then 3 12 mil bolts attaching the half of the housing. The thermostat comes out, and yeah, it's very simple. But basically clean after that. Just clean it, and then you put the new one in. Boom, damn. Basically just to get this truck to tip-top shape, because the coolant temperature gauge is only like below half. Should be more than that. So I'm thinking either the thermostat's stuck open or the temperature sensor is broken. So that's why I bought both brand new. So you can never go wrong with new parts. Yeah, it's a pretty clean engine for a 1995. Yeah, V6 3000. Yeah, so give it a good clean. Took all the gunk, and yeah, you're gonna stick it back together. Hey, look at that, pretty clean. Yeah, pretty easy stuff, It's basic stuff. It's fun to do. It's just fun. Yeah, so we'll get there soon. We'll finish this soon. So you just take out the sensor, you just push back the spark plug bits, and then just kind of, yeah, it's out. There she goes. Maybe it's faulty, maybe it's not, we don't know. But it's good to just replace them. You want to replace them. And your temperature gauge is not working. Yeah, garbage. So I've replaced the thermostat. I got the RTV there. I used the red RTV. Goes up to 600 Fahrenheit temperature to like 30 Fahrenheit. I can't remember, but it was on the tube. Put it back. But you just let it dry for an hour, and then you torque it to spec after that. Right now I'm just gonna wait an hour, and then I'm gonna put it back together. And yeah, we gotta put the temperature sensor in. Look at that. Look at all that sunlight. So beautiful. Beautiful, I'll tell you. So I've got the new one in, and put the clip in. Never hurts. Boom. It's in, but you don't forget this guy. This little clip just goes like this, orientation like that, and then you push it in like that, and that's basically how you lock it. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I can't do it with both one-hand camera, and then you have to do it with 2 hands. Okay. Getting that in is quite difficult, but I got it in, so I have to take out this little piece. I think this is the sender. Looks like a temperature sender. Yeah, I could be wrong with my diagnosis, but that should be it, hopefully. Next is this guy. Before you take out any fuel filters, you must, I already did it, it's the fuel pump relay. I started the car and I took out the relay and let the car engine die out, so then there's no pressure in your fuel filter or your fuel system in general. So yeah, you just take this out and put the new one in, and it's pretty basic. Yep. Still waiting for this guy to dry. I got the old one out. Oh crap. Has dirty fuel in there, meaning the filter itself is dirty. It's done for. And it goes on that little bracket. It's pretty annoying to remove because all the hoses were, you know, you can see here. Look how filthy and brown that is. Yeah, that's really gross. Ew. Yeah, old filter means bad fuel economy, means bad performance. So you want to replace it with a new one. Make sure that you have the same part, same look. Looks the same to me. So the only thing to do is put this in, and then you're good to go. Brand new filter. I got that thing in. It was pretty annoying, but it was easier putting it in than taking it out. So everything's looking great. Just still waiting for that thing to dry. I think it's been for 45 minutes now. I put a heat gun on it earlier, so I'm gonna torque it up soon. And then yeah, look at this nice heater. It's right on my face. So you go below the car to find the oxygen sensor. It's just one of the sensors. So you're gonna look under. You're gonna find that's your front left wheel, and then here is the oxygen sensor right there. That was a little bit tough to get to, but oh, there's water on my forehead. This is the cat. Just go upstream, and there you find it. I've put everything back together. Coolant's in, new radiator. New thermostat, new temperature sensor, new fuel filter, new intake filter, new rad cap. The one thing I could not take off was the oxygen sensor down there, so I'm gonna have to go back and do that another day, and it's really tight, it's crazy. I already used vice grips and it just wouldn't come up. Peace out.